There's a lot of weird shit going on. Okay, we got solar flares happening. There's a lot of radiation in the atmosphere, more so than ever in our lifetimes. Every damn volcano is going off, man. The Vanderbilt radiation belts are tilting on our axis, and y'all need to be aware of this because this shit's happening now. And anything AI affected or AI generated or AI assisted has the potential to have interlaced in it an underlaying message, hypnotic message, a strand of raid command. And when I say raid, I'm talking multi-stripped, Manchurian candidate shit. Absolutely. You know, this is from MK Ultra. Okay, this is from back in the day when we first started talking to the aliens. You know, so I don't know if you guys are hep on what's going on as far as disclosure, but we're not alone. We've never been alone, not even close. We are in a universe full of billions and billions of planets, and they have life, other life that looks just like us. They'll have a little different ears. Some will have long necks. Some will be white skinned, blue skinned, purple skinned. They're insectoids, praying mantis. Mantises, you bet. And reptilians, and good reptilians and bad reptilians. Okay.
Some that went extinct a long time ago, some that went extinct recently. Like, it's a whole,
Yeah, the ones that went extinct recently were extincted by our military and our paramilitary and our cops. So let's start at the beginning, Ty. Let's not just start straight from the icky stuff. Let's start from the beginning. And, you know, when I had my big accident, I was influenced by spirits. I was influenced by what I believe were demonic entities, and I was protected by the Greys. Okay? If it weren't for the Greys, I would have perished. All right? Because they protected me, because I have a contract with them from when I was born. I was abducted my whole life. I was coming up in Fremont, California. I was a good little kid, wore my cowboy boots, loved them to death, and my Woody Woodpecker doll. And that's all I needed, man. You know, and I was a happy camper. And my dog Gwendolyn, who took care of me, was my babysitter. And from the time I was 2, I knew something was up. 2 to 3 years old, I knew something was up. There were other people, there were other things in my room with me, and I knew they were there, but they wouldn't reveal them to me, but I fucking knew they were there. And I was jumping off a chair. First, I got the chair, and I went up and I reached up on the refrigerator, and I got a cool cigarette down, for my mom kept her cigarettes up there because I wanted to know what that was all about. I was inquisitive, you know. I wanted to know, and that was not me, man. I snuffed that thing out, put it back in the pack. I was jumping off the chair. I pulled the chair away from the refrigerator. I was jumping off the chair. I loved the feeling of flight, of falling, the sensation of like a roller coaster. And I'm up and down, jumping off this chair over and over. And I thought to myself, I wonder what it'd be like if I stopped halfway down. And I jumped, and I stopped halfway fucking down. And I froze in midair. Next thing I know, I'm in what I now believe is the 4th dimension with a bunch of shadow people who are having a furious fucking meeting about what I had just done. And they told me, after talking amongst themselves, and this whole experience seemed like just like a minute, you know, like just a split second. But it wasn't. It was a lot longer than that. So I'm there, and the one main shadow, I guess, the one main entity says, Larry, you can't stop time. I said, why? Why can't I stop time? I didn't know. I didn't know any better, and I wanted to know why. I thought that wasn't very nice. I thought that was mean, you know, because it was fun. And they said, well, Larry, when you stop time for yourself, you stop time for everyone, and you just can't do that. And they started arguing amongst themselves again. And they turned, they made their decision or whatever. What they wanted, some of them wanted to like fucking end me, you know, because that was like the decision, you know, just kill him now, you know, take him, fucking do something with him.
Welcome to Freak Radio. Lost friends from distant alternative realities.
What do you think you're doing? You're supposed to be asleep. Come on, back into bed now.
Mom, right.
I want all these toys cleaned up in the morning.
Mom.
Night night. Sleep tight.
The 5 of this bizarre and surreal record.
not that big. Okay, why don't you put an SCB2 and bring that in instead? Leave SRB out and we'll just leave SCB2 in forever. Okay. Okay, verify SRC plus D patch. What are those things going over? that, Jack? Hey, something just hit here. What blue? Hey, what is that?
You will need to be seated. To brace, place your feet flat on the floor, cross your wrists, and hold on to the seat back in front of you. Rest your hands on your wrists. Place your feet flat on the floor. Bend over, place your face in your lap, put your arms under your legs and grasp your elbow. Brace.
Not especially. No. He kept himself revealed, invisible, only in thought and presence. And speaking through me. Used me for like a voice box. Okay. So, and he was very guttural. But yeah, I knew him as, Zozo, the Ouija board demon. Called himself Saul. Saul was the first king of Israel. He showed me, he said that I was seventh dimension in prior life, that 4 lifetimes ago, one of my incarnations sold their soul to the devil, and this is what the curse that I am breaking free of. I helped some 2-letter organizations and some 3-letter organizations stop some child trafficking here in my town. And as a result of that, I quickly became a target. I said some things I shouldn't have. I joked about some things that I shouldn't have. And for that, I got the fucking ultimate smackdown of at least one magnetron, if not 2 or 3 magnetrons fired at me. Yeah, for a year. Yeah, you bet. And it was pretty damaging to my body. So it made me incredibly stupid, and so the ignorance and the carelessness of my actions have brought them upon. Yeah, it did. It ruined my reputation. It sure as hell did. It made me look completely unstable. It has tanked my. It had tanked my business at Cannabis Medicine Online, and did some serious damage to between me and some of my longtime patients. So. What it does is it's happy when it destroys you or helps you to destroy yourself, and it did what it was to do. I don't have anything to throw out there for my defense. I did what I did.
Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody that everybody's dead. I was raised in a deep, dark hole. A prisoner with no parole. They locked me up and took my soul. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody. Go tell Aunt Rhody that everybody's. Call to him and he will come. She'll run to him like he's the one. His arms outstretched, but when she's done, he'll be torn apart. Go tell Aunt Rhody. 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 Go tell Aunt Rhody that everybody's.
But you can't stay here. Woman's voice.
Pain.
Well, if you know what I saw, I'll show you mine. Well, you started with the name. You and I had a discussion the other night that prompted this after we finished our second filming. You kind of look of panic, and you just gave me the look of, you know exactly what the focus is, like, what are you doing, this is a kid. Even when I told that to my husband, he was like, oh yeah, I remember that actually being one of your first guesses. There's this little friend, challenge, with the judge. And this is what I learned about it. It's the oldest of all the gin themes. It's the only gin theme that doesn't have any disposition towards men. It doesn't have any malice towards man. because the other Jinn do. It's a theme of knowledge, wisdom, awareness, and revealing mysteries. It despises violence, but at the same time it's firm and rules with justice over the rebellious Jinn.
That's what I've learned, and I think in terms of the channel, a fair analysis of demons, of omens, of people's inner struggle, and having to utilize my own demon, now seen in visual presentation, in psychological creative form, to say, okay, this is yours, but what do you do about it? Because I've been thinking about the psychology of it, because I'm thinking, Nephilim, clown, reptilians, there's so many angles, but then I start to think of like the psychology angle, the Carl Jung angle, all that, and it's the psychology of the fool and the jester, and I realize that at my best, I'm a jester. I'm challenging power. I'm looking authority in the face, and I'm saying, fuck you. Be it my boss, or someone, be people in my family, or people in the government, or people in the streets. I will hold my own, and I want to make you look like this. Because half the time I'm coming at you, you're a fucking asshole. I really don't go picking fights with people that don't deserve it, and it's a specific type of psychology that I seem to have a beef with, which is cluster B and narcissism and scapegoating tactics, and all the thing that society seems to be dealing with on a whole.
Take my hand, pen me out some words that will make them understand what hell's like. Devil, use my voice, try and explain to them that I didn't have a choice. It was my life or it's their life, cause they have never had a knife in their skin, or a bullet hit them, or a friend die in the pen. And they have never slept outside in the cold, lied, cheated and stole, and begged for its end. When the wind blows, it hurts, and when they touch me, it's worse. Tell me, what's this all worth? Cause hell is hot, and I'm not fit for life on earth. Go to hell, and I tell them, give my people back. Devil man, this I ask you, give my people back. All I've done wasn't fun, I think you owe me that. March to hell, and I came to take my people back. Give them back now, woman, take your hands. Press them both together and pray to the man. Pray for his forgiveness, you can't help who you love. Ask that when you go, that he lets you up above, so that he don't punish both of us. Cause you have never put a gun on a man. Squeeze as many times as you can, till it locks up and jams. And you have never went to hell and made a deal, seen that he was real and been a part of his plan. When the wind blows, it hurts, and when they touch me, it's worse. Tell me, what's this all worth? Cause hell is hot, and I'm not fit for life on earth. Go to hell, and I tell them, give my people back. Devil man, this I ask you, give my people back. All I've done wasn't fun, I think you owe me that. March to hell, and I came to take my people back. Go to hell, and I tell them, give my people back. Devil man, this I ask you, give my people back. All I've done wasn't fun, I think you owe me that. March to hell, and I came to take my people back. Give them back now. Give them back now. All my brothers doing years off in prison, or those who spend their life in the system. Those wishing they had a life worth living, or those who are enslaved by religion. All the children who were born without a chance, I'm one of you for everything it's worth. Who sit in silence cause the faintest sound hurts. Hell is hot and I'm not fit for life on earth. Go to hell and I tell them give my people back. Devil man, this I ask you, give my people back. All I've done wasn't fun, I think you owe me that. March to hell and I came to take my people back. Go to hell and I tell them give my people back. Devil man, this I ask you, give my people back. All I've done wasn't fun, I think you owe me that. March to hell and I came to take my people back. Give them back now. Give them back now. With fire we'll back down.
Okay, they were parked around the side of the crater, okay? They were not parked on it, they were floating above it. So there were hundreds of these 9-foot reptilian guys standing with their legs. Yeah, they were all the way across the, underneath their vehicles,
Okay,
standing on the crater.
And what did they look like?
They're ugly looking, lizard, alligator type people. They got the same skin as the lizards got, okay? And terrible looking faces. But then they have the ability to shift and look like a human. All of them do, okay?
Silent there before me, your tears, they mean nothing to me. No wind howling out the window. The love you never gave, I give to you. Really don't deserve it. Nothing you can do, so sleep in your only memory of me, my dearest mother. Here's a lullaby to close your eyes. Goodbye. It was always you that I despised. I don't feel enough for you to cry. Oh well, here's a lullaby to close your eyes. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So insignificant. Sleeping dormant deep inside of me. Are you hiding away, lost under the sewers? Maybe flying high in the clouds. Perhaps you're happy without me. So many seeds have been sown in the field. And who could sprout up so blessedly if I had died? I would have never felt sad at all. You will not hear me say, I'm sorry, where is the light? Wonder if it's weeping somewhere. Here's a lullaby to close your eyes.
what I thought was maybe the war's gonna end. Maybe they're telling us the war's gonna end.
Well, why do you think they might want us to be scared?
Because maybe because we don't look after the planet and the area properly.
And how did that idea come to you from this? This is a little hard, but try to be with me here, okay?
I just felt all horrible inside.
You felt horrible. At what point did you feel that? When you saw the craft, or when you got home at night? Or
when I got home.
How did those thoughts come to you? Did they come to you from the craft or from
the man?
The man. And did the man say those things to you? How did he get that across to you?
Well, he never said anything. It's just that the face, just the eyes.
What was the sense you got from those eyes?
He was interested.
Calling news crews and alerting them to the fact that they're going to, that they're causing,
Vital that the DOJ. Do you want to explain?
Yeah, I've had enough. I went to the Department of Justice, and I went to, and I filed a formal complaint because they will look at this, and hopefully they'll do the right thing instead of just ignoring it. You know, they could ignore it. I don't know. Tomorrow I'll be calling news crews and alerting them to the fact that they're going to, that they're causing a situation that could put somebody in a lot of damage. You know what I mean?
Do you want to detail at all any of the other information that we discussed? Or is that off camera?
Yeah, I broke up a kiddie porn thing 3 years ago. It cost me my fucking eye. You know, and this is a situation where state police agencies were taking these children from motel to motel to accommodate those in NAMBLA who were buying these children because money talks and bullshit walks. Doesn't mean everybody in this organization was dirty, but it damn sure happened. Okay, now it's happening again, and they're at it again. They're running this thing all the way up I-5 up through the state of through the state of California, on up into Washington, and it's everywhere. It's starting to spread like a fucking disease. They're using these children sexual objects for monetary gain. They didn't give two shits about these kids that they've taken out of the system by putting people in positions of power and where they should be protecting them, you know, children's youth and families. And these scumbags have got their wives in there saying, pick the weakest ones, the ones that can't defend themselves, the mothers that aren't prepared to come after or give two shits because they're care more about their drug. Take these kids, put them in the state's care, and we'll put them in a foster home over there at Uncle Billy's house, and we'll let Uncle Billy do whatever the fuck Uncle Billy wants. And after hours, we'll just ship them around here to there. And this goes on daily, all across the United States, and it is what happens. It is more the norm than it is not. You know, and it's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting, and
you know,
yet it's
to bring
allowed to
attention
go.
to it.
I'm not supposed to bring attention to it. I went over where my 15-year-old at the time, 15-year-old granddaughter was, and I found her at a place. Knocked on the door, and this guy answers the door. First thing I can see is that somebody had taken a knife and put it into the pupil of his eye like that. There was a knife blade tip in his eye. And I thought, oh, okay, well, this guy obviously pissed off somebody who is willing to do something like that. So I need to take this guy at a higher rate. He is ding, ding, ding. My spider senses tingle. My training kicks in, and I'm on high alert with this motherfucker who has my dog. Right. I walk in, and first thing happens is his mother from across the room. Oh, you're here for Macy? She's a sweet girl. Oh, this is my son. If you knew what he had planned for her, you would shoot him in the head right fucking now. He goes, fuck you, you bitch. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Right? And I'm going, oh my God, I got here just in time, to save my little girl. And so I see her for a second. She goes to get her clothes, and her going to get clothes was her trying to jump the fence to escape again. And because I told her, no, you can't do this. You have to do your homework. And I took her to the doctor's appointment, put her on the job and said, your grandpa's pretty abrasive. We don't really care for him. You'd be better off living on the streets downtown. And she left that day. Because her fucking doctor told me.
This is more than a small problem. It's a fucking culture in Oregon. It's almost a separate branch of homelessness. It's so there's always someone there to catch them and to give them drugs and to give them that party life that mommy and daddy said no to. It's
exactly. And then run them through a fucking, and then they fucking make money off of it. And now they're child pornographers. Hey, isn't that lovely? Let's get the state to kick in some money for this so we can fund it.
There are some things that Christians and conservatives need to understand. There is an effort to pit Christians and conservatives against the LGBTQ and vice versa, and we cannot allow ourselves to fall into that trap. My personal feelings on the LGBTQ people is live and let live, but the rainbow banner has been hijacked by Marxists. And they're not content with adults. They have our sights on the children. They already have the systems in place to indoctrinate the children in the schools and in the culture at large. They're using the pain of the LGBTQ as a shield so they can try to get away with this indoctrination. And what's the whole point of this indoctrination? So first of all, sure, they would love to queer and trans as many kids as they could, but that's not where they stop. They want to turn all the rest of the children into allies. And they're doing this for a few reasons. Number one, it destabilizes the family, both the current family structures and the families these kids would have had in the future. Number two, it destabilizes religion. Thirdly, it just destabilizes society at large, and these children become highly vulnerable to political radicalization. The organization Gays Against Groomers understands this. This is why they put out this statement yesterday, June 1st. It may be the first day of Pride Month, but there is no pride in the sexualization, indoctrination, and mutilation of children. The rainbow has been hijacked by activists who are using it as a shield to push a dangerous agenda onto your kids. So what can we do? What can we do? Step one, get educated and help others to get educated.
Spelmannen drog fiolelådan och lyfte stråken upp mot söndagssolens kula. Då blev det fart på Hårgalåten. De glömde Gud och hela världen.
Self-worth is not a real thing.
People, when they hear the term pedophile, they automatically assume that it means a sex offender, and that isn't true.
There are as many genders as stars in the sky.
This is about making the state, i.e. the government, the world's government, become God.
Yes.
It can give, it can punish, it can reward, and our kids are just supposed to accept that.
Varifrån kommer du som spelar? Säg vem har lärt dig detta spel? Det vilda galna stannar du inte brist till hjärtat. Och Gud bevare, han har bockfot. Klockorna hade ringt i dalen och där gick far och mor och bror till sockenkyrkan. Var kan nu Hårgas ungdom vara? Och herregud dansar ännu.
TCFS was alone the school psychology wrote a note saying that my daughter was better off out of my home. And she said, I'm so sorry, but you're not going to be able to see it now. They say, why? I want everybody to know that the system is taking our children away. They are not helping them.
I dödens tråkespel man innan vi dansar liv och själ och alla ben i kroppen. Nej, inte slutar han sin dans förrän allesammans faller döda.
The sponsor is supposed to be meeting you face to face, and these sponsors are supposedly family members. They can be an aunt or an uncle. They're supposedly a stepmother. They're supposedly a stepfather. They're supposedly a sister or a brother or a cousin. Sometimes they're even family friends. My coworker would say, but I don't care, I still handed the child off even though the child was crying because I wanted to go out and party.
There's no such thing as someone else's child. No such thing as someone else's child. Our nation's children are all our children. As I often say,
I believe in the non-binary God whose pronouns are plural. I believe in Jesus Christ, their child, who wore a fabulous tunic and had 2 dads, and saw everyone as a sibling child of God. I believe in the rainbow spirit who shatters our image of one white light and refracts it into a rainbow of gorgeous diversity. I believe in the Church of Everyday Saints as numerous, creative, and resilient as patches on the AIDS quilt, whose feet are grounded in mud and whose eyes gaze at the stars in wonder. Amen.
What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law.
So stand by day because the company, but night brings long strings of 40,000 million boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. I have marched 6 weeks in hell and certify it is not fire, devil's dark, or anything but boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war. Try to think of something different. Oh, my God, keep me from going lunatic. Boots, moving up and down again. There's no discharge in the war.
We interrupt this program to bring you an emergency announcement. Please stand by for further information. We interrupt this program to bring you an emergency announcement. Please stand by for further information. This is an emergency warning from the NBC. The warning of the nuclear strike against this country. Nuclear strikes is imminent. Citizens are advised to prepare and remain in their homes.
all the waves, the sea, and on the road are you and me. And all the ways are like a kiss, and all the years are nemesis, and all the moments fall in mist, and all is dust. Remember this. And all the dust will drift away, and all the nights and all the days, and all the heavens go their way, and only change is here to stay. And all the storms without a name, and all the skies that look the same, and all the clouds that fade, and then all of this begins
I've been told since 3 years old that this is going to happen. And I needed to prepare for it, or I would not survive it. Thankfully, thank God, I survived it. Thank God I'm here to try to be a better me and to give you the opportunity to look at life, if only for a few minutes, through my eyes of my 65 years of fuckery, and to try to make a little sense out of it for myself, but to also let you know you're not crazy. They really are out to get you, and but that doesn't mean that they're going to. We are who we are. We live what we accept and what we expect. Our words are power. And if we don't defend ourselves or those that we love, no one else will step up and do this for us. There are no heroes unless we should be a hero, a champion of others. Otherwise, people step aside and say, not my circus, not my monkeys. Are there no poorhouses? Are there no work programs? Okay, this is ignorance and this is pestilence. And, I feel like the ghost of Christmas future.